The story about my wedding dress. Let's get into that. So, welcome back to our channel, Allie and Noah fam. So today we are doing what, Noah?
Wedding questions.
Wedding questions and honeymoon questions.
Answers.
And we asked you guys on Instagram a little bit about it. And
a lot of questions.
There was a lot of questions. Yep. So we're going to start off.
We're going to dig in.
And everyone has been asking where our wedding was. Our wedding was at Chapman Farmstead in Trap Hill, North Carolina.
Trap Hill.
Literally the most beautifulest place ever.
Most beautiful, not beautifulest.
It's the beautifulest. Okay? I got to say that because it just... We had so much fun that day. Like
the day was flown by.
Like, I will get into that, but we'll answer these questions. What our colors were was the next question.
The hardest colors you could possibly find.
Don't go with mint green.
Don't do it. It's
mint
bad.
Green is literally my favorite color, but it's the hardest color to find. They don't even have it.
No. If we would have planned our wedding any later, then they were discontinuing the colors too.
Yeah, they did at Davis Bridal, and they were telling me, I'll get into that in a minute, but they were going to tell me they couldn't get my bridesmaid dresses after we already ordered them and paid for them. But anyway, next question was, where did I get my dress from and my bridesmaid dresses? David's Bridal in Winston-Salem. They were the best. I can't remember who my worker was that helped me, but she was the sweetest. I think it was Katie.
Katie or Caitlin, right?
Something like that.
Something to that.
But no, you can.
The cake.
Where
did we get the cake? I don't remember.
It was Lily Cakes.
Lily Cakes.
In King, North Carolina. They also done my bridal shower cupcakes. They were the best. But guess what? Me and Noah didn't have none of them.
I still have a cake in the freezer.
I know. We're going to have that for our year anniversary.
We're going to eat your old cake.
Our flowers were from, you know that one.
Ratledge.
No.
Yes, it was.
No. The florist, no.
Oh, that florist.
There's two.
There's two. See, he
got one.
I got one.
But there was two.
Which was Crystal.
Florist, yes. One florist that done our boutonnieres and our...
Boutonnieres?
What's
a boutonniere?
That's what it's called. And the crew...
The crew.
What?
All right.
Okay, just any flowers that we had, or even on our arch and everything, was from
Ratledge.
No.
Okay, Pilot Mountain Florist.
Pilot Mountain Florist by Crystal. She's amazing.
She is.
And
then Ratledge. That's it.
The flowers that Noah got me, the 3 dozen white flowers, were
roses.
The roses.
Ratledge.
It's Trap Hill.
That's the name. And they were very sweet on the phone to me.
And they even have little diamonds on it. It was so cute. But the next question was, who done my hair and makeup and all the bridesmaids?
Cassie Shoemate.
There you go. She's the bomb.com, okay?
Bomb.com.
Our cornhole boards came from...
I don't remember that.
Knotworks. They're in Clemens.
How do you spell that? Is that K-N-O-T?
Yes,
okay.
K-N-O-T.
Knotworks.
Works. They're in Clemens, North Carolina. Sorry, I'm going down the list. What else? Our custom boards, like our cake board, our welcome board, our guests signed and stuff, was from Halen Grace Design. She's on Instagram. She's amazing. If you'll have it. We're going to be tagging everybody in this video and showing their work, pictures of what they done, so you guys can get an idea. They literally everybody we had was the best.
Yeah.
Our videographer was
Dustin
Nichols. We'll also tag him.
Dustin's a goat.
Our
photographer Kimberly Lackey.
Yes.
She is amazing as well.
Okay, so I think that's everything about where all of our stuff came from.
The food we had, DI pie.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Yes, our food our catering was from, we had pizza.
TheBomb.com.
Yes. It came from DI Pie in Mountaineer, North Carolina. They're the best. They're the sweetest. If y'all have not checked them out, go check them out. Best pizza ever.
Order a pizza and ship it to your house.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
I do delivery now.
So, there was some other questions like where did I get like my bridesmaids like little gifts bags, Noah's. Oh, and their hats came from Logan.
Foster and
it's
Pine
Foster
Co.
and Pine Co. They're on TikTok. We will tag them also. He done the wedding hats.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause everybody really likes those too.
Noah's suit, pants, all that came from Men's Warehouse in Winston, North Carolina.
I went to a warehouse and found them.
No, but they came. And everybody asked if we bought them. No, we
didn't.
didn't.
No, I rented it.
Noah don't ever wear a suit. He don't like suits, but he said that he wanted to do it on the wedding day because he looked really good. That was the first time that he ever wore
I actually had to
just
go
a blazer, but
to
he
try
looked,
it on. I ate like 6 bowls of Olive Garden soup and then had to go there and try it on. It was
really
bad.
good that day.
I was about to bust out of it.
But
weirdo.
And then everybody was asking also where did I get the dress that Noah Shea had on for the prank that we done. I'll be honest, we got that at Goodwill. I got it for $50 at Goodwill. You didn't know about that, but the prank that we done on you that was funny. I picked it up the morning of the wedding too at Goodwill. Like I just ran in there and found a dress and got out. But what else? The story about my wedding dress. Let's get into that. So,
rough.
You want to talk about it?
You go ahead and explain it first.
So everybody has been wondering, Allie, did you pick your wedding dress when you picked it? The story behind this is no, because of Noah.
She was showing me wedding dresses.
Hold on,
Okay.
let me get into it.
Okay.
So, I went in December because we started planning a year before we picked a date. No. It was 14 months before we actually picked.
That's a year and 2 months.
Yeah, a year and 2 months before we had our wedding. So, when we booked our venue it was like a year before our wedding. Yeah, that's how it was. Well, it was like 2 months after we picked our venue date. I went to David's Bridal in Winston. And they had their winter dresses out. And they didn't really have any summer dresses out, like, at all. So I was like, I feel like I was kind of like in a rush because everybody was there. And I was like, I didn't feel like a bride that day, but I felt like I was being rushed. So I found this. It was really pretty, like it was. It looked good on me. You didn't like it? Just hold on. I liked it, but it was something that I did not think that I wanted because I told myself that I didn't want anything tight. I did not want sleeves. I wanted something that was a little bit poofy, lace, and a little bit of glitter. Something that just...
Poofy.
Like, something that made me, felt like a bride.
Shine.
So, I picked this sleeve dress. I was like, okay, maybe I'll like this dress, and I tried it on. I looked okay in it, and I liked the sleeves. I was like, this is something that I might get. So then I felt rushed. Couldn't find anything else because I'll be honest, I'm a plus size girl, so it's hard for me to find things, and I start getting sad about it because I wanted, my day to look. I wanted to look beautiful.
Sad.
Yeah, I get really sad about it, but so I got this dress. It was lace all the way, and the sleeves were lace. So I was like, okay, this is the one. So
thank the Lord it wasn't.
7 or 8 months go by, and it's like 3 months before our wedding. I was sitting there scrolling through David's bridal dresses and stuff. I already have my dress fixed. Already have the dress. It's all ready to go for the wedding.
So fast forward like 9 months.
And yeah, it was actually 8 months. It was 3 months before our wedding or something like that because I got it in December. Yeah. So I was like, okay, let's scroll through David's bridal. Well, Noah was sitting. We were in bed, and I said, Noah, I was like, do you like this dress? And I had the dress, the one that I seen online. I already had it, and that was my dress that I had at the time. I was like, Noah, do you like this dress? He said, no, that is ugly. You talking about me sitting here bawling my eyes out, but he didn't know. I didn't want to tell him.
Don't come for me. I didn't know.
He didn't know. He did not know. But I was sitting there till the next morning crying my eyes out. He was already asleep. Yeah. I was just the one doing those silent cries. And I was like, what am I going to do? Our wedding is literally in 3 months. My soon-to-be husband, almost husband, whatever, even though we already were. But anyway, I was like, he is not going to like my dress.
Nope.
And I was like, he probably won't remember it. But then again, I'm like, just knowing that he called it ugly, I'm not going to feel beautiful in it. So then I got on the phone the next morning at David's Bridal. I was like, look, can I please bring this dress back? And they said, yes, if you have the receipt, which I did because I save everything. But I went to David's Bridal, and then I found the dress that I had on in the wedding. But you talking about me freaking out. They told me that they were going to not have it done in time, but guess what? I did not have to have a hem. All they had to do was put the bra things into my dress, and then they had to put the straps on. That's all they had to do with this dress. The other dress, they had so much to do to it that I paid for. But the new one, they didn't have hardly anything to do, which he don't know any of this. It's still, he don't know just till now. But they didn't have to hem it or anything because I was tall enough. But you talk about a bride freaking out. A bride was freaking out. But
yeah, I could just see that there was a lot of stress.
Yeah, but again, Noah didn't know any of that, and I felt so bad too. I was like,
I felt bad for after knowing it.
Yeah, I told him after the wedding, and he was like, Allie, I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to. I didn't know.
He
but I mean, it wasn't a nice dress. It looked like a blanket.
He didn't like it because it was just like, he said it looked like a granny.
It just was not great.
But the next questions was, how did Noah propose, or did you?
I did.
Go ahead and tell your story.
So I had a very beautiful candlelit dinner staged at Tanglewood Park.
In Clements, North Carolina.
In Clements, North Carolina. We were going to go to the gift shop, and I was proposed there.
The gift shop has like lights everywhere.
It's very pretty.
It's Christmas lights. He's not explaining it.
But we went down there with family. First mistake. Second mistake is they all got into a fight.
Yeah.
Everybody started throwing hands.
And I didn't know what was going on.
So I just drove off.
Yeah.
And took them all back home.
He took them back home after the lights, and we went down to
Main Street Manor.
They have really pretty lights at Christmas time.
Yep.
There was
nobody out there.
And it was barely snowing. Like, I mean, barely. Like, flurries.
Flurries.
Yeah, flurries.
Beautiful night. Anyways, went out there, had the ring in my pocket, walked out on the sidewalk. We were just walking, having a good time. Mm-hmm. Got down on one knee.
It was just me and him.
She walks off.
I didn't see him, and he kept whistling. And
I whistled.
Like, but you pretended to drop something. And I just kept walking. I was like, he'll catch up. So then he started whistling, and I was like, what is he doing? And he said, Allie, turn around. So I turned around.
And there it was.
And yes, we did not get it on record, but yeah.
But it's only that we know that matters.
Yeah. We should have, like, as soon as that happened, we should have went to, like, that store, like, see if they had it on camera. That would have been sweet.
That'd be weird, though.
No?
Can I look at your cameras?
But anyway, and guess what? It was in front of a bridal store, too, that he done it at. It was really sweet. Yeah. But the next question that we have, when is your anniversary?
March 14th.
So we use
every year.
We use two. We do the day we got together for our wedding, which was October 22nd, 2022. And then we got together, our first, like, him asking me out was
March 14th.
March 14th, 2018. So many dates.
How do you forget it?
What was the most difficult thing about planning your wedding?
I'll go ahead and tell you. For me, all the yelling and stress.
For me?
Because I did not know what to do. And if you ask me to plan a funeral, I've got you covered. Now, a wedding, I've never been to one. Funerals, I've been to hundreds.
That's
bad. I know it's bad, but I can't help it. But I did not know what to do.
Yeah. He did help me pick out, like, what kind of cake we wanted. And
what was the hardest part?
Oh, okay. The hardest part, I think, about planning the wedding is, again, I'm the type that I'm very OCD, and I have to have everything like I want it.
Yep.
And I know that sounds so bad of me, but I'm used to myself doing everything. I'm organized, I'm OCD, I can't help it. So the most difficult thing is like I knew that I didn't want somebody's help, but then again, like doing it all myself because I've never. And another thing, I've never been to a wedding. I planned my whole entire wedding by myself, and literally, it was my dream, but I've never been to a wedding. So like I wanted to make sure that I had everything like I wanted it, and it turned out beautiful.
I didn't know what would be at a wedding.
Yeah. Okay. And I would say my wedding planner, Cassie, our wedding planner that done our hair and makeup, she was our wedding planner, and this Cassie Shoemate. She did help me a bunch too. I will say that. If it wasn't for her, I probably would have pulled my hair out. But and how did you figure out your honeymoon? We've never been to Tennessee together.
Yeah.
So
I've only been one time. Before we went.
Yeah, I was like, when I was really younger, like really young when I went to Tennessee. But me and Noah.
I went my freshman year of high school.
Yeah, me and Noah never went together. So we finally
went
took
to
a trip.
Gatlinburg, and it was in the fall, so it was very pretty to go up there.
So beautiful. Let's see. Hold on. Was your wedding the wedding that you dreamed of, Allie? Yes, it was. Mm-hmm. I literally said that in my vows that...
I wish we could replay that day.
Yes. Like
every month or something. It'd be really nice.
Like, it was just so beautiful.
Let me ask a question. I want to ask a question.
There's not... I'm trying to...
I want to shake the 8-ball.
Are we having a baby? Yes. We answered that last time. We are literally trying for a baby. Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say yes. I meant to say yes. We are trying for a baby.
So now everybody's going to flip. We're saying yes, we're having one.
I did not mean to say that. I meant to say...
Pump the brakes there, bud.
We are trying for a baby. I meant to say we are trying.
Trying and having is two different things.
Yes, we're trying. Let's see. How long was your engagement before married? And love you guys.
How long were we engaged for?
We were engaged for 2 years.
2 year and a half.
Or a year and a half.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. What did we do on our honeymoon?
We ate and we played.
Go into details.
We had a bunch of restaurants with the Comedy Barn.
Hold on. Let's...
Anakista's is by far the best.
Anakista's in Tennessee is by far the best.
A little pricey.
Yeah, it is a little pricey.
Just to get up there and eat, but it's worth it.
The Comedy Barn. We went
really
downtown Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, looked at all the stores. We rented a Razor, and we went up to, what was that place called?
Kate's Cove.
Kate's Cove. And he's disappointed because he didn't get to see bear.
It's a scam.
But he did get to see elk because we went and looked at elk down in North Carolina.
Chattahoochee.
Yeah. What else did we
treacherous drive.
We ate at Cheddar's for the first time.
Cheddar's was good. Very good.
We went to
that marble slab ice cream place.
Yeah, that place is by far the best. We went to some Japanese.
That was the first night we was down there. That was really good.
That was really good. My dad and my stepmom actually sent us some chocolate strawberries and white chocolate strawberries while we were up there to our front door. That was pretty sweet. We played a bunch of pool in our cabin. Went to the hot tub.
The hot tub was where it was like, the good stuff. I read my coupons.
The good stuff. And also, I don't know if we said this in our last video, but the lady of our cabin, her daughter knew us off of TikTok.
Well, she decided that she would throw in there a special package for us.
And you know how they do the little ducks and stuff?
On towels? Well, that wasn't a duck.
It was a... And then she had candies and stuff on the bed.
Bean.
It was so funny. We went... I by far, I think the Red the Razor was my favorite. While we went up
and
there.
It wasn't too cold when we was up there.
No, it wasn't.
It was just right.
We went to Nollywood for the first time.
Nollywood was a walk.
Yeah, it was a walk.
That was a walk.
We done so much on our honeymoon, but it was amazing.
Then we went to the Pirates Voyage too.
Yes.
Dinner show. Then we went to Hatfield McCoy's.
Yes.
The Wax Museum.
The Wax Museum we went to. We done so much while we were up there.
What else?
I think that's it.
Went to Sonic.
Yeah, we did go to Sonic because we don't have one up here anymore where we live. What else?
I'm thinking. Paula Dean's.
Paula Dean's. We went to the island. That was really good.
Oh my God, Paula Dean's. Oh.
But I think that's pretty much on our honeymoon. What was the first dance song? So we danced to what? Our first song? What was it? You don't remember?
I don't.
Noah, and you got me a canvas that has the lyrics.
See, you.
What is it?
You've gone too far with this one.
Okay.
It's by Blake Shelton.
What is it?
Stars.
We can reach the stars.
We can reach. See, I knew it was that, but it took me. Listen, I have a lot going through my head right now because I'm trying to plan another wedding.
Plan another wedding, woohoo!
I don't know yet.
Okay. And then our private dance song was "I Don't Dance" by Luke Bryan.
No, Lee Bryce. Luke Bryan don't sing that.
Lee Bryce.
Wow.
No, hey, I got half of it right. You didn't.
You couldn't name the singer.
Well, I tried. Let's see. How did you guys create your guest list? Do you know that?
We just sent out invitations.
No.
Okay.
No.
How did we create it?
What app did we use?
The Knot.
There you go.
The Knot.
We used The Knot.
And we sent special invitations.
Yes. We did send invitations, and we ordered our invitations from
Pinterest.
No.
Don't everybody go to Pinterest?
No, I can't remember. I think it was Zazzle or
Shutterfly.
Shutterfly.
Butterfly. Yep, that was it.
Shutterfly and Zazzle. It's Zazzle, not Zeezel.
Zazzle.
I think it's Zazzle.
Zazzle.
And then a lot of people's been asking where we got our welcome sign that we had that was standing up. That was from Zazzle. I think that's how you say it. Zazzle.
Zeezel.
No, it's not Zeezel. That is a payment plan company.
Oh, I'm glad you know. You use it a lot.
What else? A lot of our stuff came from Hobby Lobby and on Etsy. I already said this. Bridemaid gifts and all that stuff came from Etsy.
Etsy, that's what they use.
And then
Pinterest and Etsy. That's what it is.
And then a lot of stuff came from Amazon too.
And the old Amazon.
But I'm gonna do a storefront also, of all the stuff that we got it from, so you guys will know.
What's a storefront?
So they can see where we got ideas and stuff from.
How do you make a storefront?
Our napkins I ordered from Etsy.
Etsy. Can you believe she hasn't said Hobby Lobby yet?
I did say Hobby Lobby.
No, you didn't.
It. Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, but I got some stuff from Hobby. I didn't really get a lot of stuff from Hobby Lobby though. Maybe $200 worth, but everything else I ordered online because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was deals. Oh, and everybody wants to know if I had real flowers. Yes, everything I had was real flowers.
They come from Walmart.
No, they didn't.
Yep.
All of them, I had real flowers.
Garden Center.
In our mason jars, her name was Ashley. Ashley something. I will tag her in this video. She done all of our mason jars that were mint green and white. She done those.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of other things that I'm missing that people had questions about. Oh, I know one question people said, did y'all do the do on your honeymoon night?
No.
No, we didn't. I mean, no, on the first night that we were together, no, we did not. No. No, we didn't. No.
Because I was just too tired.
Oh, really? Oh, really? No, we don't. Okay, so this...
We done what?
Listen.
Oh, God.
So, when we went... Nobody helped us clean up. But one bridesmaid, which was Tina, Kason, your groomsman, your best man, and then No Shame. That was 3 people that helped us clean up, and then the people of the venue. But we had to stick everything in our vehicles, mine and Noah's vehicles, so we couldn't even ride home together. So we were really disappointed in that. And then we didn't book our honeymoon until the next day. Yeah. But we came home and literally we crashed. We didn't do, we were too tired. But now the first honeymoon night that we went up to Tennessee. Girl. We did. We did.
We did what? What does rolling your eyes mean?
But yes. Yeah. But it was amazing.
Yeah.
Our wedding was the best. Except for our food didn't come out until when?
An hour and a half after it was supposed to.
Yeah. Somebody didn't tell everybody, like when we were doing our pictures and stuff, everybody was hungry and they didn't come, the pizza didn't come out until we got in.
Yep. Which was bad.
And like we had other things than just pizza. Like we had a fruit bar, we had dessert pizzas, we had a salad bar.
I don't think any of it was out.
We had sliders out.
Sliders.
We had other stuff, but I can't remember. But yeah.
But yeah.
You just want to go back to the story where you called my dress ugly?
I called it ugly, and it was that.
Yeah. That really hurt, though. Yeah.
Please don't come for me.
And another thing is, like, everybody asked Allie, how did you know, like, where to start planning it? I'll be honest, I waited, like, 3 months after I got my dress before I started in on anything. You don't want to be ahead of yourself because, again, you'll think that
You'll forget things.
You'll forget things, and I'm telling you right now, you need to buy a book off of Amazon.
You need to plan it. You need to have a planner.
A planner. That's what I had. I had
you
a planner
don't need to be
by
planning.
my side.
You don't need to plan it.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing: a wedding planner. Just because you're the bride, do not sit there and let your wedding planner not do anything. Your wedding planner is your best friend during this whole thing. Your wedding planner...
You gotta give them ideas.
Yes. Your wedding planner, it will be by your side the whole entire time.
And if they're not, then they're not a planner.
Yeah. But
they're just a squatter.
Mine literally, I love her.
Just sitting there,
and
not doing nothing.
The thing is she was pregnant too, and she had her baby
3 days
after our wedding.
So I put her through it.
But, yeah, her baby's a cute little thing.
Cute little thing.
Yeah. He's so cute. But,
cute little thing.
But yeah, I think that's like majority of all the questions that we had.
Yep.
You don't have anything to say?
What?
Okay, how about a story of how your wedding day went, or how?
Not good. I woke up. I had 2 hours of sleep.
What did you do during the whole day? Were you like freaking out?
Yeah, because I was like, I had to get a biscuit. Because I was not all there.
Oh my gosh, let me tell you guys what happened real fast. Hold on. So I get there and I'm thinking, I'm walking out the door and I'm like, yes, like I got my wedding dress in my hand, I got my makeup, I got everything that I gotta have for the wedding day.
She forgets the most important part.
I forget the most important thing.
Boots.
Boots. Yes, I wore boots on my wedding day because I don't like heels. I can't, like, I wear heels barely. Like, how do you say?
Rarely. Not barely. Barely. Is that a new word?
Rarely. I wear.
So Mr. Shea had to run back
so
and get
his groomsman went all the way back, which we were an hour.
We're an hour away from the house.
An hour away, and he went and got my boots and brought them back. But you talking about a bride freaking out? A bride was freaking out. And another question everybody keeps asking, Allie, why were you crying in most of the pictures, or why were you laughing, or because like I'm a very how do you say it, sensitive person. Like I'm very like a lot of things touch my heart, and like I've always dreamed.
Do I touch your heart?
Yes, honey.
Oh goodness.
But a lot of things. Why are you not holding my hand? I was trying to hold your hand.
Sorry.
But a lot of things like that day, like, I didn't care about my makeup messing up. And everybody was like, fix your makeup. Like, I did not care. Like, I was caring about this one and being up there and saying I do. That was my thing.
And I almost didn't make it. But I was on time.
Yeah, you were on time. I was like, what if he don't show up?
Where else was I gonna go?
Oh, thanks.
I mean,
but yeah, I just want to go back. It was stressful, but
very.
Noah just was stressed out because he had to hear me every day.
It was very stressful.
And then he got tired of packages coming every day.
That was nerve-wracking.
He walked out every morning and there was 5 or 6 packages there, maybe more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had to track down the package one day because they took it to a wrong house.
Mm-hmm.
That happened twice.
Yep, 2 times.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing is, everybody says, enjoy your time in the morning before you get ready.
You
and
can't.
say I do. You can't.
Nope.
You can't. You can't enjoy it. It goes so fast that day. Like,
and I didn't listen to nobody say it go fast, but it did.
We had to be there at 8 o'clock. The guys had to be there at what, 10?
12.
Oh, it was 12?
Mm.
Gosh. We had to be there at...
No,
y'all had to be
it
there.
was 10 because I got up at 7.
Yeah, y'all had to be there
I had to
early.
go get the platter things, the
Yeah.
sides and the sliders and stuff.
Yeah, but, like, literally, like, the wedding day, as soon as... Because I done a first look with my bridesmaids, so I wanted them, like, out the door when I was getting ready. So I was the last one getting ready. I forgot my veil when I was coming down the aisle, and they had to rush and go get my veil. And even my veil fell off. That's why my veil fell off, by the way. During the ceremony, after, like, we were kissing, like, my veil came off. And it's because we didn't have it on there good enough because, like, I forgot it. But, yeah, in the ceremony, you can see my veil falling off.
Yep.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. You want to go ahead and tell my other story that I done wrong
What?
during the ceremony?
She put the ring on the wrong hand. She went for my right hand, so I stuck my left hand up. She slapped me down.
So this is how it was. Our preacher was right here, and he was like, "Allie," like I was very nervous, and when I said I do, I was like, "I do."
So I lifted my hand up, and she went.
I went like this, and I was like, "No, this one."
So I was sitting there like, "No, that's not the right one,but whatever."
And everybody was laughing. Do you know how embarrassing that was?
Very.
Oh my gosh! But
very embarrassing.
I think that's pretty much on our wedding stuff, though.
Yep.
But we'll never forget the day that Allie forgot to put the ring on the right finger, and Noah called Allie stress ugly. And we'll never forget that I forgot my boots.
Yep.
We'll never forget that your belt broke.
My belt did break while I was dancing.
What else? We just... It was a wonderful day, best day of my life, but then again, there was like some small things that you're laughing about now. Like, it's just, yeah.
Yep.
But enjoy your day, I'm telling you, and don't let anyone rush it because I'll be honest, like, we felt rushed. Like, I know that they were doing their job, but I just felt like I didn't, like, I enjoyed it, but like, I feel like I didn't enjoy it, like.
It was here and it was gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But
that's about it.
yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you for your business coming on here today.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I thought you was about to lean in for a
kiss
kiss.
me. I mean, I did, but whatever. You don't want one, so.
No.
Weirdo.
You can kiss my hand.
Oh, darling.
But anyway, we love you guys.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank y'all for watching. We love you, Allie and Noah fam. Noah to your heart. Noah, let's do this. Why do you have your ring on? But we love you guys, and we will see y'all next time. Remember,
like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell.
hit the bell.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.